The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore them or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guests will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 6 p.m. right here on 660 AM The Answer in Dallas-Fort Worth.
The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, can be heard every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego. Life is full of circles, cycles, phases, and stages. It's your choice to ignore or embrace them. Motivational speaker, author, military veteran, and founder of the J.C. Cooley Foundation, James Cooley, and his guest will inspire and equip you to strive for your own greatness and overcome adversities. Listen to The James Cooley Show, It's Your Life, every Sunday at 9 p.m. right here on The Answer San Diego.
Yeah! Dr. James J.C. Cooley. The James Cooley Show. It's your life. Yeah!
Hello, welcome to the James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. I'm your host, Dr. James J.C. Cooley, and we got another absolutely special show coming your way. This individual has been on, I think, 3 times, and every time he comes on, he excites the world. But I tell you what, we got KCBQ, AM 1170, The Answer out of San Diego. We got Todd, and Todd, what we need to do is just put all the different platforms together, and let's have a party, my friend.
It's that time. It's your life. Dr. J.C. Cooley.
Hello, welcome to the James Cooley Show, It's Your Life. And I'm your host, Dr. James J.C. Cooley. We got an absolutely magnificent show coming your way today. We're going to be talking about things that I think that are so important to everyone. And what we're going to be talking about, we're going to be talking about A.i Bible Sagas. And Michelle, I didn't take the whole thing away from you, but I think that this is so important that we understand the Bible. We understand what's in it. We understand the people that are instrumental to us learning. So it's so important to me that we get a understanding of that, and this gentleman here has done some tremendous work over the years and bringing out his stories and reenactment. It's just wonderful. How you doing, Michelle? How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Yes, we love having this gentleman on our show. He's an entrepreneur. He is a creator of this amazing A.i Bible Sagas. And the Bible, as you know, is filled with many historic events and the people surrounding these events. And he puts it out there and he creates the stories where, people can watch it and understand the interpretation. So we're really excited to have him back on the show again.
I'm excited, and I tell you what, whichever platform that you're watching this on, if you want to be part of this conversation, all you have to do is just go to the platform, go to the comments, ask any question that you might have, or you can pick up the radio and dial 1-888-344-1170. Again, that's 1-888-344-1170. Michelle, can you please introduce the title of this show, the purpose of the show, and introduce this absolutely magnificent returning guest?
Yes. So the title of today's show is A.i Bible Sagas, the Book of Judges. And we're having a conversation again with our returning guest, Jason Talley. He's the creator and innovator of A.i Bible Sagas. He's going to talk about the upcoming 2-year anniversary of this amazing, amazing creation. He's going to talk about the Book of Judges, released this previous Saturday, and the work and the dedication that goes into making this series and the upcoming series, the Book of Ruth. So Jason Talley is a versatile individual known for being a musician and all-around creative. Born in April in Detroit, Michigan, he's always been passionate about technology. His journey in AI video design began back in 2023. Although self-taught, he has demonstrated a keen understanding of AI visual and AI audio techniques to create the online series and movies known as A.i Bible Sagas. His journey has been marked by a growing number of supporters across social media platforms with over 3 million views on YouTube. Beyond the professional realm, Jason is known for promoting positive thinking and speaking. In his journey, he envisions making A.i Bible Sagas into a live action TV series and a series of books based on the videos produced. Please welcome back to the show, Mr. Jason Talley. Yay! Well, we're going to bring him on because I'm going to bring him on. I think Dr. Cooley's experienced some technical difficulties here. Hi, Jason. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, wow. It hasn't been that long, but you've been doing a lot of things. We're so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll try to stay busy as much as I can.
Oh, wow. So did you ever envision, and you're coming up on your 2-year anniversary, right?
Yeah.
So did you ever envision like this? I mean, it's 2 years, but there's more years ahead, and there's a bigger vision for this particular series. Tell us how you feel that you're coming up on your 2-year anniversary.
I feel great about it, actually. I was thinking about when I first started. I did the first video was Genesis 1:1, the creation story. That's pretty much I was teaching myself how to use the AI tools and stuff like that. And then I'm like, I'm just going to keep going. And I did not expect this to take off the way it has until like later on into the books. But little did I know. And once I decided that I was going to stick with it, everything took off at the Cain and Abel story. So it's been a blessing.
Man, I'm watching the release the other day. Man, I couldn't take my eyes off the book. I mean, and my main man Terry, Spain, he's watching.
Oh, there he is.
But man, that was such a great product. Can you tell our viewers and our listeners what was on your mind when you was thinking about? There's so much stuff that you have to cipher through. They identify the most important things to put in the saga. How did you go about narrowing it down to what you're going to put in and the type of actors that you needed to play certain roles?
So with the Book of Judges, I did the whole book for the majority. the last maybe 4 book chapters are missing, but those are going to come in a bonus video later on. Those last people that's familiar with the Book of Judges know that those last few chapters are extremely dark. So I wanted to release that on a separate video. So that way I don't get in trouble with YouTube or nothing because of the stuff that was going on there. But that's like, I wanted, like, because you know me, like I'm not cutting nothing out intentionally. So I'm gonna give you the whole story. But as far as like the actors and stuff like that, I generate people, like it's just a spur of a moment type thing for me. Like it's like this person, I think this person would look good for this or whatever, you know. But like Dr. Terry, he been asking me like put me in one of those put me in one of those videos. So I finally made it happen this time. Got a lot of screen time too.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
I appreciate that as well.
He even had a speaking portion of it. Yeah. I can't wait till my time. You know, I tell you what, why don't we show the video and then come back and talk about it a little bit?
Okay, so, that's fine.
Here we go. Did I cut off some of it? It didn't start at the beginning. It
didn't start at the beginning.
Let's do that again. Okay. Wow. People have to watch the whole thing. So Jason, can you tell people how can they watch the whole thing on YouTube?
Just search the Book of Judges on YouTube. It's going to come right up. A.i
Yeah,
Bible Sagas.
I
A.i
sit
Bible
back and I
Sagas, the
watch
Book of
it.
Judges. Yeah.
I,
You had a
I
good
think
time, didn't you?
I had a great time. I think this saga was a little bit under an hour this
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I cannot wait and see until the other one come out, especially those bonus ones that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I tell you what, we're gonna take a station break before we get into this. But we're gonna come back, and me and Terry and Hannah and you, Terry and I gonna drill you on this. But let's see.
Dr. James JC Cooley. That's right.
A Black Man's Point of View is the new.
Welcome to Viridian Christian University, where faith and learning come together to transform lives. At VCU, we believe that education is more than just academics. It's about fostering a community of growth, integrity, and purpose. Whether you're pursuing a bachelor's, master's, or doctorate, VCU offers flexible, affordable, and 100% online degree programs that cater to your busy life. Our innovative platform provides a personalized learning experience, empowering you to thrive in today's ever-evolving world. Join a global community of learners guided by an experienced faculty who are committed to your success. With VCU, you're not just earning a degree, you're preparing for a future that integrates faith, leadership, and service. Viridian Christian University, educating with purpose, transforming lives. Learn more at ViridianChristianUniversity.com. ViridianChristianUniversity.com.
A Black Man's Point of View is the newest Amazon.com #1 release and bestseller book from author Dr. James J.C. Cooley, featuring the perspective from 11 other contributing authors. In A Black Man's Point of View, Dr. James Cooley unpacks his thoughts and personal experiences about the challenges, stereotypes, and feelings of self-worth that many black men face today due to a 400-year ancestry rooted in slavery and colonization. Yet, how so many black men move forward despite this history. Most importantly, A Black Man's Point of View conveys that all men, regardless of race, creed, or color, are capable of love, respect, and dignity. Described as a map to a greater life from the heart of a man who's experienced life's misfortune and harsh conditions, James shows us how beliefs, convictions, and a healthy mentality can help propel a life worth living. A must-read for all. Order your copy of A Black Man's Point of View by author Dr. James J.C. Cooley today from Amazon.com or wherever books are sold.
Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life. What we're talking about, we got my main man here that's talking about, Jason talking about one of his newest releases of A.i Bible Sagas. And I tell you, I have watched quite a few of them. All of them are magnificent. And, a lot of times we think we know a whole lot about the Bible. We think we know a whole lot about certain things. But the way that Jason put it out, I mean, he put it out there for real. You might see some bloodshed. You just like that king was eating. He was just eating and eating and eating. Yeah. You remember that fortune tale, right? Well,
Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely remember that portion, and quite honestly, I have to echo the same thing that you said, Dr. Cooley. James, you're a bad man. You know, Jason, you definitely have put more excitement into getting people to want to read the Bible. I've gotten a lot of responses from this particular book, not only just the book of Judges, but the other books that you've done. But folks have been hitting me up left and right and was like, hey, I normally don't read the Bible, but because of this, I've gone back to read the Bible just to kind of, not saying fact check, but to learn more about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So kudos to you on that, man. You have done an amazing job kind of resurging people to actually want to get back into reading the Bible. You know, you and I both talked before. We're both PKs. Mm-hmm. So, it's just good to see people actually just want to look at different things, because quite honestly, if you read the Bible, a lot of this stuff is very pertinent to today's society. So getting back into and looking at the book of Judges, my mom called me. She was like, "Is that it? That's the end? I want more." You know, my mom's the first lady, so you can't disappoint first lady. But I said, Mom, I think he's going to be putting out some more stuff pretty soon. But there's an excitement, there's a buzz in the A.i Bible Saga, man. So congratulations on that. You've done a tremendous job, and thank you for putting me in there as an angel too. By the way, you could have put me as anything else, but I appreciate you putting me down as an angel. But like I said, you're doing an amazing job, and I just want to give you your flowers while you're alive, my brother.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So all three of us are PKs, but in doing the book of Judges, which judge in there intrigue you the most?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a very good question. I feel like there's a few, I can't just pick one, right? So it's a few, like Gideon, of course. I love how him, just when you read the Bible, you get to see how human these people were, right? Like they was normal people. So like when the angel come and tell him like, "Oh, you're a great warrior," he's like, "Okay, I hear you and all, but like you gonna have to show me something." And I just love that, because it's a lot of things that we may be called to do, and we second guess it just because I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing that for real, So I love that from Gideon. Samson, of course, he stands out for everybody. Samson had some issues. He had some. He liked to play with fire a lot and got burned. So, I also like the woman Deborah. I even though she called the other dude, she told him, he was like, "Oh, I want you to go with me," and stuff like that. So I love that portion as well. Abimelech was interesting. He was interesting. This whole book is, I love this book. I feel like between this and Joshua, these two books have been my favorite. Well, Genesis is going to always be my favorite because that's my favorite book of the Bible. But as far as doing A.i Bible Sagas, Judges and Joshua has been my favorite. And the technology have gotten better since I've started 2 years ago. So watching these versus Genesis and Exodus is like a complete different experience for me, even though you can still watch those first ones and still enjoy them as well. So
we got a question from Steve. It says, what was your turning point to process and staying thirsty for the truth?
That's a great question. Well, that honestly started before I even started A.i Bible Sagas. It maybe like a few years ago, I've noticed some shifts and transitions in my life where I was doing where I was doing majority music ministry and stuff like that, but things started to shift where I'm like, okay, well, maybe God want me to do more now, so like I had to like pretty much seek God's face and fast and stuff like that, and pretty much make sure I was in alignment with his will for what he wanted me to do. And when I began to do that, that's when this came to me. So I find that to be the turning point for me. It started maybe months before I even started playing with AI stuff.
Was there any particular scene from this book that got you excited, like got you standing up and say, "Oh my God, I can't wait for this to actually show"? Was there anything that got you excited?
In all honesty, I feel like after every portion of the book, like, every judge, I'm like, when I get finished with it, I will watch it over and over. I'm like, wow, I can't. So like, boom, like, oh, okay, wow. Like I was like that with every portion of it, but it's most like that, like with all of the books that I do.
And I know most of the time for journalists or authors, they don't let anybody read their material until they feel like it's complete. Do you give like someone access to at least give you some pointers or tell you about the book or what they think before you actually release it?
Yeah, usually I send it to my brother. Like I send it to my brother, like, what you think of this? Give me your input or whatever, and like he'll tell me. I'm like, and I, if I need to make changes, I'll go from there. But yeah, usually I lean on my brother heavy on those type of decisions.
Okay.
We got about a minute and a half before the break, but in editing, human editing your book prior to turning it over to AI, what's some of the most important things that you try to address prior to AI getting the content and fixing it and making it better?
Well, pretty much the things I want to address is more so just telling the story how it is, right? As when it comes to the AI stuff, like the AI stuff is more so like I want that all the creativity that's coming from me is going to be all visual, right? Mm-hmm. Everything else that you're going to hear, like the word is going to be the word, and I want to make sure that the word is in its full integrity at all times and not tampered with.
We got to take a station break, but I tell you, this is so exciting. I'm so happy you came on short notice because, and I'm so happy that my main man, Dr. Terry Spain, is here. But I tell you what, whichever platform that you're watching us on, if you want to be part of this great conversation, all you have to do is go to the comments, ask any question that you might have, or pick up the phone and dial 1-888-344-1170. Again, that's 1-888-344-1170. My main man, Todd, my producer in the studio, will put you through. It's your life.
Dr. JC, Cooley.
At Viridian Christian University, we believe education is more than just a degree. It's a path.
Really get a chance to know who you are. And once you know who you are, you truly know who you are, love who you are. Love who you are. You're a masterpiece. Love who you are. Love who you were born to be. Love me some me. That's what I'm talking about. When you leave high school, you gotta know today or tomorrow, or hopefully today, what your plans are. Hopefully, there is no bad decision unless there is no plan. Create, collaborate, commit with confidence. Commit with what? Commit with what? In everything that you do.
VCU from USA, welcome to Zanzibar. Habibi, welcome to Zanzibar. VCU. Ufanifanya niwe tayari lolote kwako, kama vikao visafanyika kulisha roho yangu bila wewe. Kama ningeweza kuzirudisha siku nyuma, hata magoti ningepiga ili nipate makosa, ningekusihi kukosea sina, ningekuomba
Dr. James, JC, Cooley, the James Cooley Show. It's your life.
That their current situation is not their final destination. Country Boy, City Boy, a journey that ain't over yet, is the unfiltered truth to provide hope for the future by challenging you to refuse to become a victim of life's circumstance and dare to become an overcomer, because a bigger, better, and more impactful life awaits you. Get the new audio version of his book, Country Boy, City Boy, A Journey That Ain't Over Yet, by Dr. James Cooley, on Amazon or wherever books are sold.
Check it out. It's your life with Dr. James Cooley.
Hello. Welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life. And I tell you, when is the next book coming out? I'm just going to go ahead and ask you.
Okay, so the book of Ruth is coming out sooner than this one took. But as people may know or may not know, Ruth is only 4 chapters, so it's not that long. So I've already started editing. Actually, I started editing both of these videos at the same time until I had to stop editing Ruth, because like this Judges was it was giving me I'm like, man,
It was giving you fits, huh?
a lot of sleepless nights and early mornings. So but Ruth will be out very soon, within the next month or within the next 6 weeks, I'll say.
Yeah, we're going to do a little teaser on Ruth in a few minutes, but I gotta tell you that we just got back. I just got back from the motherland. Spent 8 days over there. We went to Kenya, Zanzibar, Tanzania, and a lot of the things that you hit on in your sagas, it seemed like it's in the themes in Africa, because you can feel it. At least I can over there. And Terry, you've been over there. You can feel it, and it kind, to me, it brings back memories. Even if you haven't been to those places, what a lot of the Bible's sagas might have meant. And might have been, because many of the people are still living that way today, even though you captured that in your books. It's the real deal. So what are your thoughts on that?
Man, I just want it to be as authentic as possible. And I know I wasn't there, but, like just making sure I put my creativity to the best, work, as, just make sure it comes out as best as I could present it. I just want it to just be crisp and pristine.
And I think you are doing all of those things. By the time that you put, what are some of the challenges that you have when you think you got everything put together, and then you go to sleep and you wake up and say, oh, I gotta add that too. I can't miss that one.
Yeah, I think my biggest challenge when it comes to the AI generation is more so like sometimes the animation do not do what I need it to do at times. So I was telling one of my friends the other day, I'm like, you watch that hour worth of content. Like a lot of times I sit at my desk and it probably takes me an hour to do 1 minute of it. because of how everything works with the AI systems and stuff like that. So it's a lot of man hours that go into it.
Have you thought about locking in on other platforms, stations, radio, television? Because you got something, brother. I'm telling you, you got something.
Mhm.
Yeah. I got something in the works. I can't speak on it right now, but I do got something in the works. But I'm as wherever God want me to go with this, I'm gonna most definitely take it.
And that's what it's all about. I think we got another question. Is okay. No, that's I thought we had another one. But yeah, you got something. I mean, it's quite obvious
Yeah.
that whatever you're doing is resonating, and to get you on a bigger platform would
And
be
James,
easy.
sorry, I mean to interrupt. Sorry.
Go ahead, on Terry.
Yeah, James, the feedback has been great for this film, and there's been a lot of, like I mentioned before, a lot of buzz, especially on YouTube. So, where do you stand now as far as viewerships on YouTube?
Um, about 3.4 million across the whole channel, across all the videos.
But on this, so we're gonna have to try to double that because I'm telling you, you're gonna definitely you're definitely excelling. But as far as with the Book of Judges, do you
Oh
have a
yeah,
particular number?
I just we just touched 50,000 on that today.
And that's in 2 days.
That's in 2 days. Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. That speaks volume on the work, but that also lets you know how important the Bible is, and it also lets you know how much people are craving to learn more
Most
about
definitely.
the Bible. I'm telling you, you can take this particular film, and correct me if I'm wrong, but was this a goal of yours to take this particular film or any of these sagas and teach this in Sunday school or any of these other churches and these events that they may have? Was that also a goal of yours as well?
I wanted to have it open where it could be. I wouldn't say that was the number one goal. I think my number one goal was to like pretty much reach people that normally wouldn't read the Bible and make them like get interested where they would pick it up. But I like it's the Bible, so I wanted it to be universal, most definitely.
Mm. Yeah, you definitely doing that because I'm telling you from the response, people hitting me up on my social media asking about, hey, when's the next book coming out? Like like JC just asked, So there's been a lot of people that have literally watched every video
Mm-hmm.
that you have put out because of the Book of Judges, because of some of the previous books that you have put out. What would you like to say to those folks who are definitely supporting you like that?
Thank you. I appreciate the love and support. I appreciate the financial support as well. That's something I'm going to start doing at the end of the movies is putting a credit roll and just thanking everybody that support me as well. I love you guys. Thank you.
If we can, I'm working with a few nations in Africa, right? If we can, and if we have the budget, it would be great for you to come over for a couple of weeks and just teach. Well, what I mean by teach is narrate your films on what you are trying to convey.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's in God's hands. Monica, pray for us. Pray for us, Monica. if it's in his hands, this need to get out to a whole lot of folks. Because you're right, Terry. A lot of people don't want to read about it. But when they get caught up and they think this is the movie, but it's telling the truth.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with this. So what are your next steps? Because the next segment we're gonna talk about Ruth.
Yeah.
I'm interested in understanding her. So how do you portray God roles and sagas, especially considering the diverse interventions of the judges. I know we talked about the judges. In your words, in your mind, what blessings that you want God to get from what you're doing, because you are sharing his word, you are educating others? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I know the Bible said that if his name be lifted up, he will draw men unto, you. So pretty much that's my number one thing. Like, I just want him to get all the glory and the credit for everything, because this is his word. That's my main thing. Like I said, be able to reach a demographic of people that really had no interest in the Bible. But like, I have like friends that never like really read the Bible, but they be on every video. Like, they be on every video. They can't wait. Like, so it's like I said before, it like you read the Bible and you realize that the people in the Bible is like, they was normal human beings. Mm-hmm. They made mistakes. And God used those people where they were. And like, pretty much I think that's the message I want to get across to everybody, that God will meet you where you are.
He will meet you where you are. And I tell you what, we're going to take a station break a little early, because I'm going to come back and have at least 11 minutes left to chat, because this is so good. And plus, I want to introduce the book of Ruth. And so I tell you what, whichever platform that you're watching us on, if you want to be part of this conversation, all you have to do is just go to the comments, ask any question that you might have. I promise you we'll get you an answer. Or you can pick up the phone, dial 1-888-344-1170. It's your life. And we'll see you shortly after the break.
There's much truth in a journey that ain't over yet.
I'm Dr. Michelle Cooley. Heart disease research saves lives. It's that simple. Thanks to medical advancements funded by the American Heart Association, more women are surviving heart attacks, strokes, and other cardiovascular diseases than ever before. But there's still so much work to do.
Hi, I'm Dr. James J.C. Cooley, and I'm raising funds to support life-saving research, because every heartbeat is worth fighting for. In honor of Women's History Month, please join me in support of the American Heart Association and women's health.
Country boy, city boy, a journey that ain't over yet. By James Cooley on Amazon.
The future is here.
Now is the time to pursue the greatness in you. Welcome to Viridian Christian University, where faith meets future. We are a fully accredited, 100% online Christian university. We offer bachelor's degree, master's and doctorate degree programs, built for students like you. Affordable tuitions, 30+ degree programs, 100% online and flexible. Integrating faith with learning. Study from anywhere at your pace. At VCU, we do not just prepare you for a degree. We prepare you for purpose. Discover who you are. Grow in faith. And build a future that impacts the world.
Are you ready to start your journey today? Visit www.viridianchristianuniversity.com.
Apply today and be among the global leaders.
With Dr. James J.C. Cooley.
Hello. Welcome back to the James Cooley Show. It's your life. And I don't know, Todd, if I told you to pull out like 5 bags of popcorn, but you probably should be down to no bag of popcorn left.
Yeah, I'm done with my popcorn, and I'm gone through 10 pages of notes.
Okay, so Todd, just tell real quickly, our viewers and listeners, what are some of the takeaways you get from this Bible saga?
Oh, and let's get back to your guest because we got a limited time. This is the segment that's 8 minutes and 40 seconds. So
right back
to your guest.
I forgot about that. So I tell you, Jason, now we have talked about the book of Judges. I want to talk about the trailer, the one that you were working on, that Ruth. Can you tell our viewers just a little bit about Ruth before I throw the video on?
Well, I think a lot of people's waiting on Ruth because Ruth is a very popular book in the church. Ruth is a very popular book with Boaz and stuff like that. I'm just excited to have it out. Like, I know that one, like I said, it's only 4 chapters altogether. So altogether, I think that video is going to be somewhere between 10 to 15 minutes. But I'm excited to release it, though.
I'm excited. I tell you what, why don't we play the trailer and give our viewers and our listeners a teaser of what it's about. So here we go.
I love it. I love it. I love the trailer, and I love it. Boaz. I hope I know my Bible.
Boaz.
Boaz.
Boaz, the way he spotted Ruth. I like that.
Ruth was considered one of the most beautiful women of all time, and she led her people. She worked, and tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I think what I found. I think what I found more interesting about Ruth is that I think the book of Ruth really sets up. It's more so like a prequel as to the lineage of David, right?
Mhm.
Um, with her being his great grandmother, one of those. Um, I know that a lot of people have took the Book of Ruth and like pretty much like put their spin on it and made it like a Disney fairy tale story. And I don't think it's like for me, I don't think it really leans that way, but it's more so like a history, a history story, a story in history, and a story of redemption as well. So
Yes. How do you decide which are you going in order?
yes, yes.
You are going in order. You're not just skipping in different.
Yes, one in order. So that it's always funny when people ask me what's next. I'm like, the next
Read
book.
the Bible. Look at the books.
Because I like the way the storyline has been since Genesis and Exodus. I have to go in order, or
Yes.
people will get confused.
And most definitely, it wouldn't make no sense if you hopped all the way to the New Testament
Right,
and then went back to the Old Testament.
right.
It's like, okay, we're confused. But Jason, so far, the stories that you have already told, which has been the most challenging for you to, I mean, you know your Bible, but which has been the most challenging, I would say, to put together in order for your audience to understand, the content?
Most challenging. Hmm. I think all of them have had certain points where it was kind of challenging. Like I said earlier, the most challenging part is like getting the AI systems to like animate what I needed to animate, without it looking goofy or quirky. So like for the most part, I'll say the most challenging thing so far has been like battle scenes and in war and stuff like that. But the AI systems are updating constantly, and there are new ones that's coming out on a regular basis, and I'm adding them to my repertoire as well. So like, as you continue to watch, each video gets better and better because I'm adding new tools that gives me more abilities to do more things. So
Wow. Doing these stories, do you feel has brought you closer to a deeper understanding in the spiritual way?
yes, most definitely. Like I said earlier, that's something that I had to do. That's something that I did before
Mhm.
this idea ever came to me. Like I wanted, like I said, I was doing, things in church. I was doing music ministry and stuff like that, but things started to shift. So I had to like get closer to God and pretty much see what he wanted me to do next, So like that's where this was birthed. So like before I even started this, it's more so like I'm like, let me get in the Bible and just like, see how God operates. And like so I started reading these books myself and like just to get closer to God.
Wow. James, do you have any questions for Jason? I think we have like a minute before the show comes to close.
I'm just loving everything that he's doing, and I want to get locked in on that. Jason, can you tell our viewers and listeners again how can they get a copy, or how can they watch uh, your stuff?
All right. So everything is on YouTube right now. I will short like within the coming months I will have these available for digital download as well. I've had people reach out to me about DVDs and stuff like that, so I think I'm gonna start with digital downloads where you could download it, put it on a hard drive and watch it, or download it to your phone and cast it to your TV and stuff like that to make it easier for everybody. So
Yeah.
AI
So
Bible Sagas on everything.
we down to the last minute. So, hey, Jason, you got to stand the invitation to the show at all time. Michelle, thank you so much for putting together another outstanding show. Our viewers and listeners out there, thank you for tuning in to the James Cooley Show, Monday through Friday. Always dream big, think big, and be big at everything you do. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. It's your life, and we'll see you.
Your life. It's your life with Dr. Jason Talley.